My fellow YouTubers, I thought I'd come live to you from my hospital bed. The other day I was out on the lanes up in the peaks, and really I just wanted to, I had a crash and I wanted to put out my opinions on the crash and basically what I think I've learned from it. Basically, one of the last lanes of the day, going along it, nothing now or anything, and having a bit of fun as we all do. I've seen these two potholes, which they didn't really look to be much. In a way, the second one turned out to be around about 2 foot deep. So I hit it around about 40 mile an hour, and it spat me over the bars. The bike did a front 360 roll with me on it, landed on my head, then it bounced me and I landed on my left hand hip. My injuries are I've got a broken pelvis and it's all smashed up in there apparently, which I'm just waiting on the specialist from Nottingham coming back to me whether I need an operation or not. I was in a lot of pain, and I've broken 2 ribs. The big one for me is a valuable learning curve. Luckily enough, I was out with 2 other lads, and they helped me out and basically called the ambulance, and emergency services come and rescued me. But just thinking forward is it's one to think about is get what 3 words on your phone. Your phone, don't have it on your bike, keep it on you at all times, because to be fair, if I'd have been on my own, even though I'm OGA trained and all that and probably should have known better, for some reason I've been putting my phone on my 1290. I think for ease really, but no, keep it on you, get what 3 words on it, and you've always got a chance of getting in touch with somebody. Secondly, in reach. I know we've all not made of money, but we all go buying all the top bikes, we buy the top gear, the top boots, the top helmets, everything, and a lot of times the little things like the safety things we never think of. And what are the in-reach devices? I don't know, 250, 300 quid. You can even get them built in on the some of the Garmin devices now, but that doesn't help you again if it's on the bike. So yeah, that's going to be one of my next purchases, an in-reach. I've actually got in-reach on one of my Garmin's, which again it's a sat-nav. I use it for when I go abroad, and you can literally, you pay a subscription every 12 months and then you can pay as you go with it. So yeah, again, food for thought, lads. Just spend a bit more money on thinking about your safety rather than all the high-tech bikes and gear and everything. Make sure you got all that right first, because I won't wish it on my worst enemy. It's the pain I've been in the last few days, just phenomenal. And now I'm waiting on obviously whether they're going to operate, and whether they operate or not, I'm probably looking at being out of work for the next 3 to 6 months on a recovery from it. So again, most of us have got families, people rely on us, we've got to go to work, earn a living. None of us need it. So yeah, if I can give people advice or I can make people aware, then happy days. I'd be chuffed even if I just make one person aware of the possible dangers. And thirdly, we all like to go for a blip. We all like to just clear the head and get out there. I do it quite often. I just literally jump on the bike, go for a bit of a ride, and come home, put the bike away. One thing I don't think I'll be doing ever again is riding on my own. So, especially on the lanes and when you're in the middle of nowhere, because all I could remember is when I'm lying there the other day, even though I've got everyone around me, I've got friends, on the phone to the hospital, etc. Is It was quite a secluded place, and I was very, very lucky that the mountain rescue could get to us in a Land Rover. But you do think to yourself, how the hell am I getting out of here? So yeah, again, I don't think I'll be riding alone again. So purely from a safety point of view, it's just not worth it. So just go for a bit of a ride on the road where, yeah, it's not good if you come off on the road, but at least if you come off on the road, your logistics and the odds are is someone's going to see you and get someone to you a lot quicker than if you are in the middle of nowhere on a trail with nobody around you for miles. You only have to look at the It's Your Boots video. I don't know if you watch It's Your Boots, but that's pretty much what it was like for me. But luckily enough for me, I had two other lads with me. I'd like to give them both a big shout out, Darren and Lucas. You're absolute stars, lads. I don't know where I'd be now if you weren't there, because come off, I just couldn't move. It was just, the pain was just phenomenal. Just something else. So yeah, that's me laid up for the next few months. So all I've got is the phone and googling motorbike bits and stuff, and dreaming about bikes. Don't ask me how the bike is. I won't have a clue. The lads are going to pick it up this week and they're going to send me some pictures of it. All I do know is it's fared pretty well, considering the speed and the way it rolled over. I do know off the top of my head, the rear Touratech racks, they're just bent as a 9-bob note. One of the double take mirrors just got smashed off. It landed on its screen, there's a couple of scuffs on that, but there's no cracks in it. There's a big gouge out of my carpe into tablet, but again, that's not part of the bike. One of the panels has got a big hole in it, so we'll be replacing that. But apparently, one of the lad who rode it up to the farm where it's being stored, he said it rode alright, so hopefully, fingers crossed, the forks and the triple clamps and the frame will all be okay. But at the moment, it's the last thing on my mind, really. So I've just got to get right and get back walking again, and hopefully just look after myself for a bit. So yeah, a bit gutted, really. I like to give a big shout out to everybody who's been watching my videos, and thank you for the subscriptions and the likes and the comments, and keep it coming, lads. I've been trying to do one video a week because I'm up to 840 subscribers now, and I've been working my nuts off trying to get to 1,000k, which, well, that's scuppered that now if I'm going to be in hospital for a while. So if you do follow me, please, I'd like you to share my channel. I'd love to be able to get to 1k whilst I was in hospital. That would really make my day. It'd be fantastic to do that. But if I don't, it's what it is. So yeah, your gear, I know we can't all afford the best of the best, but sometimes we overstretch. A lot of people overstretch buying a bike. They'll put it on finance or whatever. All I would say is, I'm sure nowadays you can put gear on finance when you buy a bike or whatever, but just look at getting the best. Some of them least expensive stuff, like Liat stuff. It's not very expensive, to be fair. It's good stuff. Just do me a favour, lads. Just, well, get guys and girls, because I know you all ride. Is just look into it, and especially look into that InReach, and just think of the unthinkable, the bits we don't want to think of, because we don't want it to happen. But if it happens, then you gotta pretty much know you're covered. And I'm sure a subscription for InReach at £12 a month, if it saves your life, it's worth every penny. Or even if you're out with your mates and you're the only guy with InReach and it saves your mate's life, literally, just look into it. Again, if you follow me, you'll know that I did recently did the OGA guide training course, which teaches you to be a guide, but more than anything, it's like a level 2 first aid course, and it teaches you all about accidents such as like mine, internal bleeding, if you've got a major hemorrhage bleed, first aid kits. Again, so many of us just ride out with nothing. A lot of lads don't even take a tube, but I know it's there's a lot to think about. Just stop and think for a minute. Think about the people you'll be leaving behind if anything major happens. So just look into it. If you want any more information on the OGA course, John Paul Dixon, he's the guy who runs it. It's a 2-day, I think it's a 2 or 3 day course. Get yourself booked on it. I don't think you'll look back, because again, that will open your eyes to every possibility of what could happen. I think that's pretty much it, really. So yeah, I'm just dreaming about shit, and just thought I'd come on live and see if I could open people's eyes to what could happen. And I'll probably come on again and let you know how I'm getting on. Well, today is just a waiting game. I've been in here 2.5 days now. Everyone's gone back to work today, so I'm on my billy today. Well, wish me luck. And again, thank you very much for subscribing, supporting me and everything. And if you are watching this for the first time, I'd appreciate the subscription and the like and the support. And let's see if we can get between us all as bikers. They say it's a fellowship. Help me out then and get me to 1k while I'm in hospital. Make my day. So and remember, more importantly, remember what I've just said. Right, take it easy, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.